Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud. I almost had a massive crisis there where I thought my capture card was going to crash my computer again. I seem to be having that problem a lot, damn it! And I was meant to come prepared and get myself my can of Dr. Pepper ready. But I guess I forgot. So hang on, if you just give me a second. Up there, that was... oh shit, that's been bit of a scare there, I wasn't expecting that. Come on, Black Dragon. Come on, Black Dragon. Purple Eyes Black Dragon. I like the Blue Eyes White Dragon, except, you know, not for sad little people who play Yu-Gi-Oh! So, I guess leveling up the Chronicle Sword. I mean, I don't know, obviously, because it can't build up anymore. I don't know how close. I mean, it's maxed out in a lot of these. It's nearly maxed out in all of these, and eventually it's going to be maxed out in those after years and years of sticking things on there. What does it actually need? Ice, and I'll stick one of those winds on. Yeah, I've been basically buying gems and stuff for people, which is why I'm going to quickly switch to Osmond and use this, because I've basically just bought him enough stuff so I can give him a Starbreaker sword, which sword. I mean machine gun, but you knew that I meant that, so I don't know why I felt the need to actually have to tell you, but there you have it. So there's a random blizzard here. I always wondered, why is there like an abominable snowman in a castle? Whose idea was it? Also, the other question I have is why would there be stronger enemies the further you go back in time, when that means that the Dark Genie's been there for like less amount of time? You'd think that the enemies would be kind of more difficult in the future. That makes sense. So it'd be kind of make more sense if instead of going to the future he came back in time, but then you'd have to create some sort of weird time paradox where everything was very complicated, in fact needlessly complicated. Get rid of Alexander quick. Okay, that'll probably like give me half my... yeah. So I can probably get a new gun for Osmond in this level. I was also trying to buy gems and stuff for a couple of other characters, including I think Zhao and Ngaga were the two people that I was looking at getting up next. Obviously I think I will end up getting Goro done sort of last, just because he's quite difficult to use. But like I was saying, I was meant I was gonna say this, I was meant to have a guest commentator again today, but decided against it for several reasons, because said person wanted to do a voice, and the reason why I decided to delay it was because I ended up having to tell them that there would be several floors before they got the opportunity to. But if anybody wants to do the voice of if anybody fancies doing the voice of the young Dark Genie, or the assassin in the cutscene up ahead, then yeah, please feel free. No, I said Atla. No, I didn't. I said allies. I just thought I said Atla. Ugh. It doesn't look promising at all, does it? Must be protected. This does not look promising whatsoever. So let's stick this in the Dark Cloud slot, and we'll watch them Must Be Protected. Disbelief cuts through the shock. It should have been me. The knife was meant for me. Why do you smile? Because you saved the one you loved. What about me? Who should I protect from now on? That's not what life's about, Seda. You don't spend your life looking for someone to protect. You look for someone who cares as much about you as you do them, I guess. Oh, damn it. Let's go back to Osmond. The idea is I'm trying to get him a new gun. Probably... oh, okay, Black Dragons give you the most absorption. That doesn't surprise me, but I always found that Alexander was a pain. Arthur is the other one that gives a lot of stuff off absorption, just because he likes to be that little bit more difficult, I guess. I'm just... oh wait, I've already got all the Atla for this place. I say this place, I mean this floor. Whoa, that was close. I just mean so, because there might be an opportunity to get the next scene out of the way. Sweet, okay, what level is this thing on? That was a really quicker evolution. As you can see, it's got 3 diamonds on there, which is why. And I think if this is like a purpley sort of gun, this is his last one. Yeah, that's his best machine gun. And I need to get him his best laser, which has a lot higher stats than this thing. This thing doesn't have anywhere near as much stats, but because it's a rapid fire weapon, I guess you can understand why. But there's no real reason to stick any element on it. It makes more sense just to go with stuff like, I don't know, this. I should have stuck one of those metal breakers on, but never mind. It's a pretty cool weapon, if you ask me. Killed an evil bat in like 2 or 3 hits, which is nice. Okay, cool. So maybe I will be able to get the next scene done on this floor. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well on this sort of stuff. Wow, I'm only 6 minutes in, and I kind of feel like I should end the video soon. That's bad. It's because I'm used to doing like 1 floor. When I say I'm used to doing 1 floor at a time, now I'm used to doing this, but I don't know why I said that. That's really strange. Oh my god, twice in a row. Fucking hell. So yeah, I've been pretty busy today. Got dragged off by my housemate to go to a supermarket so we could buy a plunger and stuff because we had a blocked toilet because someone decided to stick copious amounts of toilet paper down there. And basically blocked it up. And then we spent the best... This was last night, by the way. It decided it wanted to flood back up and it absolutely stank. All the nastiness came back up. So we spent this morning trying to clean it up, and we actually did clean it up successfully. But then we got a plunger and some bits and pieces and stuff from the supermarket, like I said. And I'll watch this on the next floor. 1 scene per floor, and it was just really nasty, really nasty. Basically, we had to do something. Yeah, sorry, I'm forgetting. Yeah, I mean, then obviously it didn't work. Sadly, we got bleach and stuff. We bleached it, didn't really work. And then basically, one of the other guys in the house came along with a mop from outside and just stuffed it down there and cleaned it out, which actually was what successfully unblocked it in the end, but it was still a bit unpleasant. It stank in there, seriously, like really bad. I'm not going to do an NCS and go, you know, in the bathroom, even though I just did. But basically, yeah, it was the worst kind of in the bathroom you can imagine. It's like, if you've ever seen his Majora's Mask LP, you'd have heard his disgusting episode. I think it's number 33, and he sings this awful song at the beginning. It's just gross. Absolutely gross. There you go, that's how you get rid of that. Let me guess. It's a mimic floor, of course it is. So this is actually the longest dungeon of all the standard dungeons. It's also the most frustrating with these all mimic floors. But yeah, Zhao's weapon's going to take a little while to clean up, level up, so I'm still thinking about what I was talking about earlier. But on that note, we also, then I basically had a guitar lesson, and this is the first one that I've actually been paid for, because the first few I did for free, just to make sure people actually enjoyed it. And yeah, this one I actually got paid for, and yeah, it was a really good lesson actually. It's one of my friend's younger brother, but yeah, he's despite the fact he's only been playing for 2 years or something, and it's obvious that he actually hasn't been taught, because I knew way more than he does in 2 years. And that's not me saying I'm better than him, because I wouldn't know that for a fact yet. When I see what he's like at the same sort of length of time playing as I have been playing, then yeah, but again, the point is he never had a teacher, or well, he did, but they weren't like proper teachers, so it really doesn't count because it's hardly a fair test to say just to compare us in the first place. But my point is that he definitely has potential. He's a fast learner, like my friend said that he is. So yeah, it's good to teach. I really enjoy it. I mean, I've only taught, so this was like my third one today, but it was a really good session. Really good. It's really good fun teaching, actually. Teaching guitar, at least, it's teaching something you like. See, that's why I wouldn't be happy teaching in a class of like 30 people, because, like for school or whatever, just because it all gets rowdy and the kids start messing around. But if it's one-on-one tutoring, I'm very happy to do that sort of thing. So I'd be alright at homeschooling or something, but definitely not for a proper teacher. I can't lay off this damn Dr. Pepper, I love it too much. Yeah, while we were buying them up and stuff this morning, they had this deal on, which was basically 12 cans of Dr. Pepper for like £3 or something, which was really good, considering that's basically, I think I worked it out to be about 4 litres for £1.50 or something. Wait, let me think about it. Let's do some maths. If each can, if it's £3 or £3.50, or I think it was £3, something like that. I think it was £3. £3 for 12 lots of 330. So 3 lots of 330 is a litre, and that's a quarter. So obviously divide the price by 4, and then you've got that many. Modern Gorian shows me the path. It's Gora's weapon. Can't imagine it being anything good. But let's see what. Oh, whoops! Let's see what he's actually got. So then, yeah, 6 cans is basically 2 litres, so that's £1.50, and for a 2 litre bottle, it's about £1.70 in the shops. So basically, made a good call with that one, I think. Big bucks hammer. I don't know why you'd really want that, to be honest. I think you can buy them in places, to be honest. About that, frozen tuna. Let's get rid of the frozen tuna. Frozen tunas are useless. I say that, I bet you this is going to be a frozen tuna. Nope, truck tester. Yeah, I really don't get that, but because I go on meme base enough, I know what it's about. I don't know if anybody else goes on meme base or not, likes their memes. I'm a big fan of memes, sadly. And for those of you who don't know what memes are, basically, it's the best way to describe it is an internet phenomenon. Yeah, I'm using like a proper like dictionary response here. Look, that's the end of the floor. It's like an internet phenomenon that basically everybody references. So, like for example, they're usually pictures that people use over and over and over to make sort of, you could say, sort of like comics or something. Like one of the particular memes is troll face. For those of you who haven't, for those of you who know what troll face is, that's an example of a meme. The truck test has become a meme. One of them is a really good Fry picture where he's kind of Fry from Murphy Trummer. He's kind of squinting, and it's not sure if something or something, and it's just kind of relative to the joke or whatever. But it's kind of like the whole point of a meme is just to repeat a joke that someone else has already made. But I think wow, 300 years ago, and the place looks really, really well kept, doesn't it? But everything looks much darker. Perhaps the point is that as the further you go back in time, the darker the presence of the Dark Genie kind of is. So the enemies are stronger because of the fact that it was less time ago that he was sealed or something. I'm going to go something like that. This is a nice big place to explore. I think I'm going to go up first, actually. Billy. We've had this discussion before, haven't we? How it's something. What did this need to build up? Undead. I don't feel like actually leveling that up now, so I'm actually going to switch to Ruby. Oh, it's the limited zone for Zhao, is it? Okay. Well, I'd rather do it now and then not instead of waste the absorption, to be honest. We'll see what I actually need to do on top of those two. Holy... Okay, I still need Undead, to be honest. So I need Holy, Undead, Attack, and Magic. So I can get Attack and Holy together. I can get Undead from the Pearl, which also boosts Endurance and Thunder. And something else, I've lost track of what I'm on about, to be honest. But this dungeon's been laid out in such a good way that basically I don't really need to worry about doing cuts or anything, which, I don't know, basically means there's very little backtracking or anything. But it means that I don't get to use my Batman transition, which is sad. But because it's all very close together and actually very well laid out, I think. Very well laid out floor. Plus I've got the Dragon's Feather, you know. It's good. Goodbye, evil bat. Damn, this Dr. Pepper's addictive. The only problem is it basically cuts me off in mid-sentence from my nonsensical ramblings about random things. Oh, hey, look, these guys are back. I think they try to make this floor up really easy compared to some of the others, just because it's like almost as if they feel that you wouldn't have leveled Xiao up very much, just because she's like the weakest of all of the other characters. But in my personal opinion, she's like my favourite of the secondary characters, I think. In just terms of how good she is. Osmond's pretty cool. I'd say that the two really useless ones are Ruby and Ungaga. But I don't really use Goro, that's the thing. I kind of feel that those three are really the useless ones, and then Zhao, Tone, and pardon me, Osmond. There you go. That's a burp for you. Even though the first one was a burp as well, you know. But now I've got hiccups. Brilliant. That's just what we like to see. You know what? Fuck it. I am gonna end in this dungeon. Ow. I'm gonna end on this floor. Wow. Okay, not dead. Oh, I forgot that this weapon heals you. Brilliant. I mean, it's only very slowly, but still. Don't knock yet. Blue. Oh, that was close, but yeah. So what are we up to on time here? Definitely enough. So I guess that's it for this episode, and I guess I'll see you next time on Goro's floor. Oh, yes, the next floor is Goro's floor. In fact, all of these floors in order are character specific only. So yeah, I'll see you when I come back.